Jeffrey Dahmer, the Milwaukee cannibal, the monster. Almost everybody has heard of him. Netflix launched a series based on Dahmer's life named Dahmer Monster, The Jeffrey Dahmer Story. This show made it to the top 10 of Netflix in a week. Despite being so popular and liked by many, it is also one of the most controversial series Netflix has ever made. But if so many people are watching it, why does it get so much criticism? One of the main agendas behind the criticism of this series is that it humanizes the murder. This fact has enraged people. Some say this series is trying to justify the murders done by Jeff. This judgment appears to come from someone who hasn't finished the series and was only offended by the first few episodes. You will notice that this series does not rationalize or praise the killings. This series gives a glimpse into the life of a man whose environment awakens the sleeping monster in him. This series serves as a guide to understanding the things and conditions that transform ordinary people into monsters. And one of them was Jeff. As the series continues, we see that Jeff had the tendency for being a cannibal and homicidal because of his genes. But the environment he lived in made him the killer of 17 young boys and men. How could this have been prevented? Another reason the series is being criticized is the abundance of films and documentaries made on Dahmer. Like, there are plenty of series and documentaries made on Jeffrey Dahmer, so why did Netflix make another one? To our understanding, this series has the most accurate and realistic approach to Dahmer's case. This series not only highlights the problems related to a toxic environment, but also describes the problems of drugs and alcohol. This series also depicts how minority and black communities were overlooked in states and how the authorities had a racial influence. The series boasts of fantastic cinematography and offers the hallmarks of a great filmmaker. The most disturbing aspect of Dahmer's criticism is the emotional trauma of the victims' families. The victims' families' pain returns whenever a new serial or show on Jeff Dahmer is released. These series have fans, and some fans tend to like Jeff's personality and glorify him. This thing creates a disturbance for people who lost their loved ones. There is no doubt in this thing that Jeff was a cold-blooded murderer who not only killed people, but desecrated them and mutilated their bodies. He even tried eating their organs. So glorifying and liking his character is a very inhumane thing. Eric Perry is the nephew of Errol Lindsay, who is one of Dahmer's victims. He expressed his thoughts on the show by posting this tweet. But, just as every coin has two sides, these documentaries have a positive side as well. The hotel where the majority of the incidents occurred was destroyed, and the local authorities declared that a memorial site would be built there to honor the victims. But, even after 30 years, no memorial has been built. However, for the victims, these series serve as a source of remembrance. These programs serve as a memorial for victims. People who watch the series learn about the tragedies that happened and develop sympathy for the poor victims. These shows expose the weakness in our system, so we can say that this program has both bad and positive aspects. What does the lead actor have to say about the series? Want to know who the actor behind Jeffrey Dahmer is? Check out our other video on who is Dahmer in real life. In an interview, Evan Peters, the lead actor, shared his thoughts about the series and defended the production of the show.
It's called The Jeffrey Dahmer Story, but it's not just him and his backstory. It's the repercussions. It's the society. It's this how society and our system failed to stop him multiple times.
What are your thoughts on the series? Have you seen this Netflix series about Dahmer? Let us know in the comments section. Before you leave, make sure you like the video and don't forget to subscribe to see more videos like this one. See you in the next one.